Okay, so you have
Yes.
to mention the home page.
Yes, we have to mention the home page. Example, in the ASP.NET, we can have the which is number of web pages. On the website, we have the number of web pages. Web page 1, web page 2, web page 3. Default is which is by default it will be taken as a which is web page. But if you go for which is any web page, automatically you can click on the which is run button, automatically can start. It will not start with the which is default page. It may start with any type of whatever you have selected. It is an ASP.NET we have which is that type of facility. But MVC is not like that. We need to be mentioned what is the home page first of all. Okay?
You mean
Yes.
in the IIS you can mention the default page, right? Or is it when you are debugging you have to mention the default page?
No. In the global ASAPs you have to be mentioned. Got it?
And this is relevant to debugging or to the whole application when you are deploying it on the IIS?
Yes. When you are going to be which is deploying the application.
Okay.
Yes, we have to go to global ASAPs and which is home page name is a code with a double quote. We need to be mentioned index, default, or whatever the which is home page name you have to be mentioned. Okay. In MVC there is no requirement of which is the means actually in the home page in the ASP.NET it should be default. Okay. When we hosted the complete web page application, web application into which is server, the home page is taken as a which is as a default. If it in the example abc.com is typed, that is default can be called it directly. Default.aspx can call it as a home page. In MVC is not like that. You have to be mention the particular web page. You have to be mention the particular web page as a home page. Okay, that is the global ASAPs. Yes, next one is we have the which is we need to be register the routers also. This is called routers. That is called as which is routers. Startup page that is called as home page. Now you can go for a web.config. Okay, see the web.config. It is deal with the which is this is a web.config is a deal with the which is we can refer which is authentication related, operation related. And which is web.config just like which is normally which is ASP.NET web config we can write here. Okay, and extra details which is completely application level coding can be done under web.config. Okay, see it is the purpose of which is web.config is to run properly an application. Okay, yes, how the request can be flow. Yes, how the request can be flow using which is MVC. See, the request can be done by which one, that is user, and the routing can be which is reaches the routing. Then after you go for the view, from the view you go for its controller, and the controller can be having reaching the which is model. Then the model can reply some information. It may be response. The response comes to the model, and it can select the always view, and then after we can get the which is HTML view based on request. See, this is called request flow. This is called request flow. Okay. In this way, the architecture can be worked. See, MVC, the user can interact with the browser. This is one of the user, and we can say that a browser can be which is having the which is browser is the which one that is. It is a view. Browser is called view. In the browser, the user can be having the requirement which is input some data or whatever it is. The MVC architecture can be deal with the MVC architecture. The browser can be means the browser can interact with the which is user. Okay, the browser can send the information to the which is through view. It can deal with the controller as well as the model and get the which is again the result by the browser. Okay, see, we can say that now we can discuss which is yes, model, view as well as controller. Okay, see the model view controller can have which is a .NET framework. It can support the .NET framework can support the model view controller. Link to SQL also we can write it server side, SQL server side which is queries whatever it is. Means this type of application can be supported with .NET framework, link to SQL and SQL server application also. See, advantage of MVC, full control over an HTML render. We can place which is a full controller. We can full control on HTML code. and which is clean separation of concerns. Okay, means clean separation means design part is done which is in the view, and which is the logic part is done in the controller, as well as we can say that database related application can be done under model. Database related application can be done under model. Okay. No view means stateless controls. No view state also we can use it here. Okay. And here which is enable test driven which is development purpose. Okay. JavaScript, you can integrate very easily JavaScript also. You can implement very easily the JavaScript also. It is possible. Using of which is, we can say that it is possible. And here which is, we may integrate, which is, we can integrate with the JavaScript, jQuery, ASAX, JSN also. Okay. See, it is multiple, which is engines can support ASPX as well as region. See, ASP.NET MVC execution lifecycle. This is ASP. How the ASP.NET MVC can be executed through an application. See, the request is sent by which one the user. You go for the IIS server. IIS loads which is ap.dll file, which is it can be which is processed with an execution, and it is based on which is extension. ASPX extension indicates the which is ASPX application. ASPX indicates what active server which is control extension, that is called which is a custom control, and it can be loaded. Okay. See, ASP means which is MVC application also support which is custom controls. It is possible, we can use it. Okay. And which is ASP.NET. ASP.NET is API.dll generates HTTP runtime. Then after which is the process runtime can be class generates, and you have which different type of connection pools. Then after you go for which is process request. Then ensure the which is generate HTML responses, initialize, and it can load the view, load view state, and with pre-render and events, and which is the save view state, and which is rendering and unload, and we can set that next HTML response. This is which is a page life cycle. Actually, normally which is what is the page life cycle? Page initialization, page loading, page pre-render, then after page unload. Okay, and but in this is not like that. We have the which is initialization, page load, page pre-render, page state, save view and state, and which is rendering. Then after we can unload. Unload means what actually? Page closing. This is which is the ASP.NET which is live page cycle. See, comes to
one
here.
question, sir.
Yes, tell me.
With the MVC, you're saying that the architecture is MVC page lifecycle is using the ASP.NET web form lifecycle, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Underneath the initial request, it still is following the ASP.NET web form lifecycle.
Yes, yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
But,
these are actually.
but with the
yeah.
MVC, we don't have the view state. So where is the view state coming here with the ASP.NET cycle?
Sorry? Yeah, where?
MVC does not use view state, right? So why is it still using that save view state?
No. Yes, save view state. I'm saying what I'm saying is save view state means what actually means view state is nothing but it is the maintaining of state of an application. Actually, view state means what? Actually, maintaining state of an application. See, when it's going to be render means it can be refer. The view state can be having which information regarding that which is cookies, sessions, okay, and we can say that is a query string. Okay, state management related means we can say that rendering related. Okay, got my point?
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, but is it called view state in the MVC lifecycle?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
View state is important, which is means anywhere view state. What actually view state means? It's the purpose of which is executing of related of which is maintaining the state of an application. Its main purpose. Got my point? And the thing is that actually yes, in the MVC we have which is it is ocean actually. Means
Yeah.
completely it is a replacement of normal ASP.NET application. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, those who learn the which is MVC, those who have the knowledge of the MVC have which is much demand in the market also.
Yeah.
Got my point?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
normal web application anybody can do it, but MVC related is very different way. That is not a difficult. That is different type of approach.
Actually, it is quite difficult. It requires you to know JavaScript, jQuery,
Yes, yes,
Ajax,
yes.
all these asynchronous calls. There's a lot of other
Yes,
technologies
exactly.
also you have to know. That with web forms you didn't have to know that much.
Yeah. That
All
is-
the update panels and all those took care of everything.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you have to. Yeah. All right. Continue, sir.
Yes. See here you can say that we have the which is the master page. Okay. Master page, what is the mean by master page? If you want to write which is develop master page, just like which is a, we can take the banner, which is whatever it is, we can create under master page under view only, that is. We can take the which is a different type of folders, home, which is contact, okay, as well as which is the, we can take services. In that folder we can develop the which is different type of pages, web pages. Under where? Under view page. That is called, one of the page is called as master page. Master page always name it as home. Okay. Under home which is partial view. Partial view is a purpose of, it is the purpose of, we can use it, we can place an extension of which ACX control, which ACX control indicates that which is custom controls. Okay. The custom controls can be also, you can place it. Okay. We have the different type of which is, the framework can include the different type of helpers. Okay. Did you work with the helpers till now?
HTML helpers. Yes. I've started a few.
Yes. We have the different type of HTML helper, action link, begin form, checkbox, drop down list, which is they call which is HTML helpers. The HTML helpers to export the which, to display the which different type of control on the web pages. That's the main use of which is HTML helpers. Got my point, Mahi?
Yeah.
See, yes. Here we can try which is the tags also we can use it. HTML helpers with along with the tags, which is called delimiters also we can use it. Got it?
Along
These
with
are
what,
the
sir?
along with the delimiter we can use the tags. Hello?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can use the tags also. Yes. Here we can use the which is just like a C# related to which is beginning of the application, closing of the application, just like begin form, end form also we can use it. Yes? Begin form. Yes. These are which is different type of HTML control. Not only we have this, we have so many HTML helpers are there. See how we can use it, HTML links, and which is the razor syntax, ASPX Indian syntax. See in the ASPX Indian syntax we can say that delimiter equal to HTML action link is about this website, about can be displayed. About can be displayed onto screen, and which is about this is another content. See here we can say that this is the purpose of which is this called which is ASPX Indian type, and this is called which is the razor Indian type. Okay, and we can say X symbol can be used, and here we can say that we have to use the delimiters.
Right.
Got it? These are the samples actually. Okay. See, we can use AHREF. You can say that home, about. Home is a folder, about is a web page. Okay. And here, if you go for razor syntax purpose, we can say that HTML action link, edit record, edit, and which is new ID of 3. Means ID of 3 means nothing but we can say that regarding these three, ID of 3 means we can say the placing of which is what type of name we are going to be placed. That ID of which is the menu we are going to be specified. Okay. And here edit record can be goes. And here which is HTML forms, which is how the which different type of yes property and description, link test, action name, and fruit name, and which is controller name. See, link test means the link test label. Link test is always it is a deal with the label. Action name dot action name, that's called which is target action. Okay. Root values it can be discussed which is regarding root values passing of an action. Okay. Control name which is we can go for which is target controller. We go for target controller. Okay, and which is HTML attributes and which is protocols. We can use the different type protocols. Host and name, we can go for which is host and name. Fragment, we can go for which is dot fragment, which target for the link. See, these are the which are properties we can use it. URLs and action formats. See, we have the which is different type of which is HTML action links. We have that. Okay, we have different type of action links are there. Yes, link test. We can display the link test and action link, action name, controller name, protocol. Okay, we have the which is different type of which is when we are going to be use it with the menus application. We can use action link. We can use always action link.
Okay.
The action link indicates that which is what type of which a protocol means what type of protocol we are going to use it, and action link is a proposal which is what is the action we are going to perform on a particular controller. We can use the action link. Okay, and here when you are going to be URL dot action which is a controller new which is of argument 4 means with this fourth menu submenu we can go to be action. URL action can be performed. URL action about, we can say that it indicates that which is home about. The action can be performed. Okay. See here we can say that yes. In this way we have the different type of example, which is an example I can show you. This is a which is page render with HTML helpers. We can use which is these are the delimiters using HTML begin form can be used. The open brace is called beginning of web page. The beginning of the web form, begin form. Okay. Label for we need to be write it. First name is called first name. That is a display name. Okay. Within the dash first name and which is colon it is called display name. Then after HTML.text box. HTML.text box we can say that first name. Got it? And here we need to be give the controller name as a first name.
There is also HTML helper called label for, right? That should do the whole thing for you.
Yes, it can be displayed which is the first name can be displayed in the label which is first name colon can be displayed under label. Means label is one of the control. For label we are assigning the first name. HTML text dot which is we are giving the name of which is first name for the text box. Text box in the which is if you drag and drop which is in the ASP.NET, the ID can be named as which is the first name. With the ID name we can access. So here also we can access with the which is first name. This is the ID, nothing but. Got my point? This is label ID which is first name here.
Yeah, you are explicitly writing your HTML here for label, right? Instead,
yes.
You could do the same thing with HTML dot label for.
Yes.
That will print out the. No, if you. I think you need to have a model for that, right? It will print out the model's property name if you use HTML.label for.
Yes. Actually, which is see here label for first name. It is it is indicate that the controller ID label ID this is. Do you know what's meant by ID? ID name.
Right. Okay. Instead of ID, you are using for. Okay.
First name. Yes. Means label for I mean the first name, which is ID is given, and first name. First name is the purpose of to placing. Means we can say that the text box label text we are giving the first name. It can display this is first name. This is and which ID actually its ID name is what actually first name. The controller name that is nothing but we can say that. Controller label only, but controller name what is that? How it indicates that first name only that is. Got it? Yes. Not got and yes. Just a minute. I can show you there. Just a minute.
All right.
Go for which is normal web application. You can understand very easily. Yes, you can go for introduction. See, you may take any type of control. You may take, suppose you can go for which label. Label, I am going to go with label. Okay. Go to properties. This is ID.
Okay.
The ID is indicated that this is first name. This first name. Okay.
Okay. Now what I'm saying is, instead of using the HTML there,
Okay.
wow, if we use HTML dot label for, it also does the same thing.
Yes, yes, we can use that one also, but we can say we could not give the which is yes. In that way also we can use it. HTML dot label also we can use it. This is one of the example I am which is the structure I am saying.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
First name is indicate that we can come from here and yes. This is a which is text. This is displaying text label, which is first name colon can be given here in this way. But this is one of the architecture. In this way, you have to be followed. First name, this is the ID name. This is called which is text name. Text which is see this is the first name. This ID. This is first name is ID name here. There is no requirement of any text name. That's why we can input it. We can input some text. There is no requirement of that. And label for which is first name, which is last name, text box name. Okay. Submit we can run with input type which is submit. Here in the which is ASP dot sorry. In the ASP.NET there is no requirement even the HTML basics also. But here we should learn every HTML also compulsory.
Right.
This is one of the main advantage of which is MVC.
Yeah.
And one more thing that you have to be learn which is advanced JavaScript. At least we have to be knowledge with that which is JavaScript also. jQuery. Yes, everything means those who learn which is these all those things, he will able to do the which is provision very easily. Otherwise, will get the problem. Okay. Yes. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening. Sir.
Yeah, Mahi. Yes. Do you have any doubt regarding this? We can discuss anything which can be which is asked me. Yes, your doubts or whatever it is.
No, this is fine. Yeah.
Yes, one more thing that Mahi, and this is the only introduction with the which is MVC. I will go for which is step by step. Even though you have learned which is already which is by yourself, I can agree. But the thing is that I go through step by step only you can understand everything. MVC is which is a confusion subject. First of all, I am telling that. Yes, I think you are. Yes, in this way we have to be explain step by step, and we can go for this programming side. Which is everything I can explain everything in the AS which is in this. Got my point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What I'm using right now is entity framework to create some of my tables. Database tables.
Yes. You have to be the entity framework also I will teach you. No problem. Entity framework is a bit the heart of the which MVC. Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me.
No, what I'm doing is pretty simple. Just using entity framework to do a code first database migration.
Okay.
I don't know what you're using in your examples, but that's fine, whichever.
Okay.
And examples and all, will you? How will the teaching go on? Will you give me examples to do, or is it? I mean, following the presentations will not help me that much, right?
No. I'll give the practical approach. I'll go for a practical approach. Yeah, I can show everything on my screen with the using of which is the .NET editor. Got my point?
Okay.
Yes, that is there. Means the HTML it is a very different now. Rather Indian which is you can go for in this case. Yes. I have read this application here. Everything is here. Implementation can be done here, and we'll send the code for you through which is your mail. Whatever you have done and which materials I can send it to you. Got my point?
Yes, because hands-on approach only will last in the brain. Otherwise, it won't. Right?
Yes, that's the thing actually. Yes, exactly. And you can do everything I can, which is through coding. I will teach it. using of Microsoft .NET Editor, Visual Studio. In the PPT, if you should go for PPT, I said that which is the format sample for which is an example. Alright, which is the coding, everything is here. The bin folder, whatever it is, account, which is everything, we can show you where we can take it, how we can use it. Okay, alright, which everything I can tell you that. Okay, hello.
Okay, okay.